Very important, try not to touch this with your hands. So always when you are trying, because we will introduce it in this bag. So always take it from here and do not touch it. And then try to insert it here. Oopsie. But I think this one is not. Sorry.
Also goes in the
It's
big.
the other one.
The blue. Okay.
Usually we use the other bag, so. And then you can press here. So you have to close this. Make sure that you are closing this or this one, or you can even do both.
That's to stop it.
To stop the fluids, yeah. So you can stop it, and what I do, I always put a little bit of pressure here, so I have a little bit of liquid coming, and then I will release this one, and start releasing the other one slowly, because this one is you can roll it and you can.
Are these both 2 valves? Or
So this one is to cut the fluid, to stop it. And this one is if you want to reduce the
flow.
Yeah, the flow.
Oh, so this is complete shut off, and this is to reduce the flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put it here. And then, when you are starting a new bag, you always have to put this line on, and we always need to flush it.
Oh.
So it needs to has fluids all over until here. So this is the first step.
Okay. In other words, there can't be any bubbles. It has to be all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but it's not a big deal if there is 1 or 2 bubbles, because we are not doing it in the vein. So it's okay because it's subcutaneous, so it's not too dangerous.
Well, that's good to know,
But this is the first step when you are starting a new bag. Every time you'll have to flush the line. But then if you are using the same bag the second time, you don't need to.
Oh, so every time it's a brand new bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I will reduce, I will
reduce the flow.
Yeah, I will open it slowly. And then you see all the fluids coming.
Okay.
And you can hold it.
Oh, I see.
That.
It's all.
And you can wait until you are sure you don't see any other bubble coming in. And here there is another big one.
Does this tube need to be this long? It's a really long tube.
Yeah, it's really long tube.
Is that necessary?
It's the only one that we have.
It seems like it could be only needs to be about a third as long, and then you don't have.
Yeah,
it's not
because it's the same one for horses, for cows, for cats, for humans. So it's
Could it be cut and then add the end onto it, or?
No, because you'll need the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that we have that we flashed the line, we can put on the needle.
Okay.
It's also important to not touch
it. Yeah.
So we'll open here, and you open this one like that, and you try to put it here, and then you can clip it.
Yeah.
And it's ready to.
And then this has the protective cover on the outside, right?
Yeah. So every time you are doing subcutaneous fluids, you will have to change the needle.
For every time?
Yeah. Every time you are poking, you will need a new needle, just to make sure that we are not. Yeah. And this is Serenia. So this is the anti-nausea. You won't have to do that. It's just for us today. We will give you tablets to give by mouth, but we will do it because it's easier to put it in the fluids, but it stinks a little bit. So we'll try to do it very slow. Okay. And for today, we're gonna do 100 ml. So see here, you have 50, 100, 150, 200, and it's 250 ml per bag.
So every time that I give it to him, I do one increment. Is that correct?
You do. So today, because it's 100, we will let you know for the next days. But for 2 days, we'll do 2, because one is 50.
Yeah.
And we need 100, so we'll do 2.
But in the future, when I do it?
But in the future, depending on what Dr. Larissa is recommending, it might be 100 or 50 or 80 ml. So we will let you know.
Okay.
I'll show you also once you will come to pick up the bag. I'll show you how to.
Okay. And when will I start doing this?
So we will order the fluids for you because we don't have it here.
Okay.
And we will let you know. And when you'll be here to pick it up, I'll explain to you again if you. No.
Hope it doesn't hurt too much.
So it's a big needle, but we need a big needle to do the fluids.
Okay.
Okay, but he's brave, so should be okay. So here you take some skin, and you try to poke here, like under your finger.
Oh, sort of come in sideways, right?
Yeah. So the only thing is that you have to make sure that you are under the skin.
Under the skin, yeah. Could you pull the fur back a bit so I can?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he's not really in a lot of pain when this gets done.
Some cats will react, some other are brave, so it depends. It's like us in the dentist, it's the same thing.
He's endured a lot. So.
And then I try to hold the needle through the skin like that, so like doesn't come out.
Yeah.
And I'll start a little bit. And then you'll see a bubble being like, we will have a bubble growing a little bit, but it's okay.
That's okay.
It's just the fluid.
Okay.
It's gonna be under the skin for like 30 minutes, and then everything is gonna be absorbed by his body. So you don't have to worry if you see like a Quasimodo.
That's good to know. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. And then you just have to wait.
Right.
And I can show you also, like, if you are having some like trouble the first times, we can try to book a tech appointment and we can do it together, and then until you feel comfortable. We can show you like as many times as you want. It's no problem. I know that it's not easy.
This takes a little while, doesn't it? How long do you think we'll do it? We're doing.
We're doing 100.
All the way from the top to there, yeah.
Yeah, to 100 here.
Oh, there, yeah.
So now I'll inject the Serenia.
Oh, oh my God, there's another part to this?
Yeah, but it's just for me today. You don't have to do that.
Oh, thank God I don't need to do that.
I'm just letting you know.
It's okay, Sophie, don't worry. I know it's uncomfortable, but
he's really brave.
He's been through so much.
Yeah. This stinks though, so I hope he's gonna be okay.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah. That's why we always do it in the bubble.
Oh, so you wait till the bubble?
Like here, you can feel it a little bit. There is a bubbly starting. Do you feel it under the skin? It's floating a little bit. That's why it's like we dilute it in this bubble, so it stinks less.
Right. And this is something, I won't have to do that.
No, you won't have to. It's just for today.
It's okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Now when I do this, I'll have to find some way to hang this bag somewhere.
Yeah, you can use even something for like coats or whatever.
A which?
Like the thing where we hang our coats or like whatever, anything you can use, and put like a small table.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have kidney failure, it's always the owners will have to do this.
Okay.
Because it helps a lot. So.
Good. Oh my God, don't do that. He was good.
Yeah, because it stinks, that's why. And then we close it. You can also close it here.
When you're finished?
Yeah, we
So
are
is
finished.
he finished now?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
then how do you pull it out then?
So you'll close it, you can close it here or here.
Okay.
Okay, I did both. And
Okay.
then you just take the needle off slowly and you try to hold the skin so the liquid doesn't come out.
Okay.
Just for a little bit,
Right.
like that.
Okay.
And it's done.
I'm gonna stop filming now.